All right, guys, I got a really cool shootout for you. Today we are going to shoot out two amazing hot-rodded Marshall type amplifiers. These are both boutique amplifiers, and I'm going to shoot out the American version, which is the Lickliter Scalpel, against the Italian version, which is the Redseven Dirt. Let's get started. Thanks for joining me for today's episode. I'm going to be quick on the intro here. So basically, these are priced pretty much the same, and they're both 50-watt amps, and I just want to see what the difference is between these two amplifiers. They're both really good amplifiers. So let's start out with shooting them out in a full mix and just see how they compare with that. So I'm going to be using my Mesa cab with the vintage 30s, as pictured here. So when you see the Redseven Dirt amp in the picture, that means I'm using that. When you don't see it, that means I'm using the Lickliter Scalpel amplifier. So let's get started with the mixes now. And I'm boosting both amplifiers right now with the odd box from Warm Audio, but I'll show you what they both sound like without a boost in a few minutes. So there's the full mix. Let's test them out with some riffs. This guitar is tuned to C# standard, so here we go. So now I'm going to switch guitars. I'm going to grab my 7-string, which is tuned to B standard, and see how they compare with some riffs on that guitar. So let's take a look at how I have these amps set up. So here's the Lickliter right now. So I have the switch over to the left. I have the edge knob right here, gain right here. And in my opinion, these are the best settings on this amp. I've spent more time with it, and this thing sounds amazing with these settings. And here's the settings of the Redseven Dirt. So as you notice, I actually have the mid boost on, and I turn the plus off, so it's a little more open and edgy now. And of course the effects loop is on, and this amp sounds amazing as well. So the biggest difference that I noticed between the two amplifiers is the Lickliter is a little edgier. It's got a little more of a bite to it, and the Redseven is definitely a bit rounder. So if you like a more rounder amp that has a little more of that classic sound to it, you're going to go for the Redseven Dirt. But if you want a little more of that modern edge to your tone, then you're going to go with the Lickliter Scalpel amplifier. Now with the Redseven Dirt, you do get to add some compression to the amp if you want it. With that plus switch, it does reduce the volume a bit, but if you want that little extra compression, you can get that with that amplifier. But if you want more of an open sound, of course, just bypass that switch and you'll have a more open sound. Now with the Lickliter, you don't get the compression switch, but what I've found with this amplifier is if you just add a little more low end to it, it kind of fills it in anyways and makes it less open, but you get to keep that edge. So again, depending on your taste and what you like, you're going to pick one over the other. I'm lucky enough to have them both in the room right now, so I'm really enjoying playing through both of these amplifiers. So the reason why I'm being so descriptive on the differences between these two amplifiers is because the compression that you get on YouTube sometimes covers those things up, and I wanted to make sure that I pointed those things out for you guys. Now I'm not going to pick any winners here. I want you guys to do that for yourselves. You know, pick the best one that works for you. I mean, they're both priced very similarly. They're both boutique 50-watt amplifiers, and I just think they're both amazing. So now let's turn off the boost pedal and see how they compare with the pedal off. Pretty big difference between them without the boost pedal. I think the Lickliter is a little tighter and the Redseven is a little rounder, and that's basically how they sound with the boost pedal on as well. You know, there's still that same kind of difference between them. So one of the things that really helps out the Lickliter amplifier is this edge knob. It really helps shape the tone and the feel of the amplifier, and it works together with the gain knob. And with this switch, you also get some more tonal options as well. And it just really does, you know, create quite a difference with this amplifier. Again, both of them are really cool. They have their own things going on because we all like different stuff, but I'm just pointing out the differences for you guys so that you can make an educated decision between these amplifiers. And while we're talking about features on these amps, one of the cool features about the Dirt is it does have that mid-push switch on it as well, which gives you a little more mids, and it just sounds really cool. I'll demonstrate that for you now. It's on right now, so when you see me reach back there and hit the switch, it means I'm turning it off, and then I'll turn it back on for you so you can hear the difference. Yeah, that switch really makes a big difference. It makes the amp sound more forward, and it boosts the sweet spot in the mids, so that's kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the boost pedal back on, and let's do a couple more riffs so you can hear the differences between these amps once again. Well, there you have it. There's two amazing amplifiers by two awesome companies who build really good boutique amps, and I just thought I'd shoot them out for you guys and show you the differences between them. So again, if you want something that's got a little more of an edge to it, a little more aggression, and it's got a little more bite on the top end, then I would suggest the Lickliter Scalpel for you. Or if you want that little bit of a rounder sound, a little more in the classic area, then you would want to go with the Redseven Dirt. So pick the best one that works for you. Again, I think they're both awesome. And the only winner in this video should be you, the person who's watching it, to get the best information so that you can make the correct decision that works best for you. Well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you got something out of it. Just let me know which amp works best for you in the comment section below. I look forward to reading your comments and responding to them. And to all my Patreon supporters and subscribers, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. And to everyone who's been purchasing my preset and profile packs on my website, which is also linked in the description, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So if you're looking for some really good profiles or capture packs for Quad Cortex, ToneX, or KEMPER, go ahead and click the link in the description of this video. Go to my website, tonewars.com, and go ahead and pick some great profile and preset packs for any one of those units. I've been getting a lot of great feedback from you guys, and I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that people are enjoying these. So again, thank you guys so much. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and click the bell so that you don't miss upcoming episodes or live streams. I got a lot more stuff coming up for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.